Hey guys, what's going on? Dignify coming at you here with your first YouTube video about Valorant. This is my first time kind of doing one of these videos. I'm really excited for it to come out. I think Riot Games has a lot to offer. If you haven't seen how Riot Games operates, they've got a great documentary on Netflix and just about how they made League of Legends, how to make it all possible, what they wanted to do different, and they did just that. And you know, how they struggled and how they succeeded and all that type of stuff. So yeah, without further ado here, let's get into this here. I just did a quick study on the game. I've been following it since they announced it, Project A, like a year ago or so, and have been jonesing over it ever since. Let me know what you think of this video. It's gonna be pretty like chill. It's gonna be pretty hopefully informative for those of you that don't know what this is, and just yeah, so let's get into it. And here we go. So you can kind of see the game, what it is. I'm just gonna switch over to this stream here, or just this video. You can see it's kind of like a CSGO type game. It's 5v5 first person shooter. If you're familiar with CSGO and Overwatch, it's kind of like a hybrid of them. For those of you that really like the artwork of Fortnite and Overwatch, it's kind of like that, you know, a little bit more cartoonish, you know, which is really quite cool because what they're able to do with it is run really well on lower end PCs. So not everybody has to have the GOATest PC, if you will, on the market to just get into this. So April 3rd, which is today, in about an hour from recording this video. They are 10 Pacific time, 12 Central time, you know, 1 Eastern time, however you want to slice your dice there. That is going to be the time where you're going to see your first actual gameplay of this footage. And I mean, this obviously is gameplay right now, but it's going to be more of like, you know, the big dogs playing it, you know, the content creators getting into it here. As you can see them going through. Let me hide this. We're not on stream right now. So you can just kind of see what's going on in the background here. But what it really big is, you know, how you sign up real quick for the closed beta, because today, if you're watching all the videos, you have a chance of getting into it, right? So April 3rd, today, sign up by creating or signing into your Riot Games account, linking it to your Twitch account. You know, once you've linked your accounts, watch any of the Valorant streams today, April 7th, you know, by clicking the button above, logged on to Twitch for an opportunity to get an access code to the closed beta so you can play this early because it's going to be coming out this summer. Then number 3, download and play, but you need permission first, so that's why you need the code. And if you get into the closed beta, here's a little tip. I'm going to be referencing these links below as well for that. So just know that if you do purchase points, because it is a free to play game, okay? It's a first person shooter, 5v5 competitive game, free to play. That is in line with Riot Games, League of Legends, and all that type of stuff. They are the like innovators of all this, right? That's why you're seeing all this now. But anyways, so if you get into it and you want to spend points on it, you get all those back, right? And they give you 20% on top of that too, but you don't keep your progress of levels, but you keep the skins or whatever. I'm assuming, I'm taking a hard assumption that's gonna be like skins and like cosmetic stuff that you would be purchasing. So yeah, let's get into it a little bit more. What the content creators are saying about this game, that they've gone in Shroud, Tim the Tatman, FaZe Tempo, Nade Shot, who's the Thieves, you know, 100 Thieves owner. You know, these are just some of the quotes from them. You know, a gem, going to be the next big thing. One of the best games I've played in a long time, and just a ton of fun. So I'm really looking forward to this game. It's got a lot of hype. I'm really excited about it. The matchmaking is competitive based game from Riot, obviously. And so it's no wonder we're going to see a ranked mode. They've, you know, pretty much perfected it, I would say. I mean, in League of Legends, they've done a great job. It's proven to work. And you know, these games are gonna be like, I think I've saw some videos that talk about like 24 rounds long. Like it's the long games. You're in it for the long haul. Once you choose your character, there's gonna be different classes. And then you're stuck with that character, but then you can switch your guns around and play magnificently different ways about that. There's gonna be different roles and all that type of stuff, as you'd see in other competitive shooters, right? So you know, and so Valorant has 8 ranks according to a report by Esports. There's Mercenary, Soldier, Veteran, Hero, Legend, Mythic, Immortal, and the highest rank, Valorant. right? Each rank has 3 tiers that players progress through, similar to League, but the top tier Valorant, which is the equivalent to Challenger, has just 1 tier. So hopefully I'll be a Valorant like tomorrow. I'm just kidding. I don't even have the beta. Hopefully soon. But anyways, shout out to Riot. But yeah, so I'm really excited for that. Dot also talks about, one of the best players to play right now is Breach. He's one of the most powerful agents in the game. If you do get in that closed beta, according to several of the playtesters, his combination of abilities and his ultimate made him stand out among all of the 9 agents. His abilities are Aftershock, Flashpoint, Fault Line. So basically flashpoints like a flashbang, if you guys are familiar with Call of Duty. Fault lines like stunning enemies, and then rolling thunder. They didn't go too in depth in that stuff. If they did, then I missed it, and I'll provide the link below here in this description, so go read more and yeah, right there. Follow the stream too if you want to, and subscribe if you want to too. Plug life. Because that keeps you going, keeps you doing these videos, right? If you like them. If you don't, hit that dislike button if you want, and tell me why. If you're gonna hit the dislike button, you have to tell me why. If you've studied like the videos at all and kind of looked at the maps that you saw earlier, you'd see that it's got a big heavy influence from CSGO, like the maps, mechanics, shooting mechanics. The mechanics of like moving around and walking. It's not like super fast, like you're really methodical about how you move around the map, depending on your character choice. And your weapon selection, recoil mechanics. It's not like a bloom type looking thing that looks like actual recoil. So like when you get really good with the gun, you can kind of anticipate where it's going to recoil to and get all of that. And game modes too, a lot of it's borrowed from that as well. In Overwatch, you got your abilities classes, your character select, and even the artwork of the game is kind of a heavy influence of that as well. You kind of have a little bit more of the sci-fi type things. It's in a futuristic world, right? Futuristic of today's society. And then and then from the ground up, Valorant is built to be the most competitive FPS ever created. Now, let's get into that. What does that mean, right? And they say they're in this for the long haul, right? So there's gonna be a lot of tweaks, a lot of making sure there's balancing, all that type of stuff. You see like games like Epic Games that have a community that screams, please fix this stuff, and they don't do it. They don't do it until another game comes out and threatens them. They're like, oh yeah, we're listening, stuff like that. Riot's going to be hands-on. It's going to be different. Like Epic Games has done a phenomenal job. Don't get me wrong. They've united all the platforms, cross-platform, all that type of stuff, right? But this is where this is kind of different, right? They, from the ground up, instead of using a third-party anti-cheat system, they're building it into the code of the third party. This makes it harder for people to do. This is what they claim. Impossible to use like speed hacks, teleportation hacks, and other comp shooters like aimbot, stuff like that. You see it a lot. This is to really remove that from your situation and from your game, especially if you're playing all these games. You're putting hours and hours and hours in the game. You want the company to be as invested as you are into the game, and it really does seem like it. The proof is in the pudding, right? But it seems really good. A dedicated 128 tick servers. So you'll see a lot of videos talking about this, about that basically aims to get rid of peaker's advantage for differences of connection. I believe this is related to desync, but I could be wrong, and please throw in the comments, hey, that's not what that is. That's what I've understood it to be, that basically there's that gap between what's happening on your screen and their screen, and I think this is to eliminate that, or at least help it. There's gonna be dedicated servers, and this is something that I bring Fortnite up a lot because I played it a lot, and I've got buddies that are competitive players in it. That's their job. But anyways, something that Fortnite specializes in failing in, I want to say, and low ping connections for all players. Most players, I'm sorry. And then accurate footsteps. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much I get when the footsteps are in front of me, above me, or behind me, and then the complete opposite direction. Or like if you play like the new COD and stuff, this is all personal things, all personal experiences. Or not the new COD, well, the most recent COD, but the Warzone mode. Like you'll hear something, you're like, oh, he's right next to me. He's like across the map. Okay. All right, sweet. But yeah, so Riot claims they are in it for the long haul, just like they are for the League. And then I'm gonna put some more gameplay footage in the bottom. I hope you like this video. It went a little longer than I thought it would. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram. But really, the stream is where I'm gonna be most of the time. Those platforms I don't really use a ton. And yeah, so Let me know if you guys really like this video. I'll keep doing stuff like this, and I'll delve deeper into Valorant. If I'm super wrong on things, let me know. I'll go deeper into that and be like, okay, oh gosh, you're wrong. Or, oh gosh, yeah, I was wrong. Sorry about that. Let me rephrase this. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care. Love you all. See you later. And see you on Valorant. Hopefully. Close beta.